hardly see my screen in the daytime. My thing sucks. So I'm not sure. I thought I saw the little live thing on there. YouTube must have taken my video down. They could have done that as well. They probably took my video down because I said a lot of stuff. I had cuss words. I said that B word. I said that C word. That's something I said a lot of stuff that I, shouldn't say. Okay. So, YouTube probably took my line down because I didn't see it. And I think I know where to look. With that being said, I'm going to come back another day and talk to my job. I'll be a little bit more silly though. I don't want you to messing with me. I just wanted to see if I could go live again. But you know what though? Y'all boys and girls stop fighting. It was dang on near 90 degrees here yesterday, okay? Alright? Okay? It's not too late, guys. Even Michi X is teaming up with someone to try and encourage you guys. Well, you gals. I call everybody guys. But you gals to make some changes and be more physical. Okay? So, Michi X said in 3 months, she's going to do a little review of the progress and everything. I mean, BTX about to get working. Come on, y'all. What the fuck? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. My partner got pulled earlier. And they're not messing with it. Trailer stinks. You don't want none of that. But I thought I saw them blue red lights. So happy it's Friday. This is the last day of their blitz. Let me tell y'all something. If you have never enjoyed your summer, be fine, fit, and then shit. Okay, I'm talking about not fat baby stout. You don't know what you're missing. You better get you some of that. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Next summer ain't promised to nobody. Okay, tomorrow's not promised. The next minute is not even promised. But next summer is not promised to nobody. You do not want to leave this earth until you know what it's like to be fit as a woman. I'm trying to say some shit right now. Okay? Start there. Start there. And see what else you want to do. You see. Come on now. Come on. Silly. You wanted to be over there anyway. Stop being scared. Just get out the way. This is what I want to say. To all the sisters who want to bang up and down on, Kevin Samuels and what he said, how he said it. These guys are delusional, belligerent, annoying. The boys are annoying, and all that kind of shit. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. It's not that deep. I promise you. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Everything starts with self-reflection. It really does. And I'm going to tell y'all, like I said in my previous live where I thought I was live, but I probably wasn't live this second. I am alive, something's hard to be down alive if I can. Women have not been taught correctly and how to do it correctly, how to do it bathing correctly, none of that. And I know I have a super, dysfunctional family on my mother's side. Like, I don't jive with none of them turkeys. I mean, I'm talking, they're dead to me. Dysfunctional. Like, I can't. But I look at that. I have not even really been in contact with those people in years. And with my brother passing, I get all that trauma. And then, you know, along with that comes updates. Whether I'm one of them or not. But just updates on what's going on with everyone. And I look at all the females. I don't want to say women. I look at all the females in the family. Damn near all of them have the exact same statistics. Almost all of them have the exact same statistics. Obesity, severely dysfunctional, not married, many children, different families, chaotic life. Almost all of them had their children taken away. Just a whole button. There's some breeders. I'll say that. I shouldn't be over here. Shouldn't be over. Come on, girl. If you don't take that red truck on down the road, I know we going out. You know I know you go faster than that. I knew she rolled her eyes at me earlier. Like what? Because that right there was some BS. She just want to make me slow all the way down. She want to see if I had it. She want to see if I could slow down without piling into all these trucks. I don't know what time it is. She is pretty chubby. So like, mad at that. Like, I don't know. She's like, shit, the hoes and drinks. She slow her ass down on purpose. Depot her ass. So it's just, y'all don't know what just happened. Like, sister want to get out the way. At the speed I'm going. I know if a lot of females did a honest assessment of their families, a lot of you probably have very stable families, very healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally healthy families, successful families. The women in your families are feminine. They are fit. They are married. They don't have a bunch of baby daddies with drama. They firmly believe in and support the family structure. I'm pretty sure that's the case with most of you guys. But there are far too many number of Black families where the women are just super dysfunctional and super masculine and just don't take up just basic feminine roles anymore. And it's really, really sad. And our people needs to be together, not separate. There will be no togetherness at this rate. If all of these adults, grown people, all the channels I be looking at with these topics, adults, grown, like whole adults out here. There you go. So if all of these adults cannot get it together in front of the world, like it's so bad. Black men and women had to take it to the streets. You know, one's pointing the finger at the other. One's saying, "I don't do with you. I don't do with you." Listen, if our people can't get it together, the men and the women, there is no such thing as our people. There is no such thing as our people. by being stubborn, you guys are saying, you don't mind if we cease to exist. We are people who definitely need to be taking up for ourselves and protecting ourselves all the time because we're always being attacked. And it's very difficult to do that when we don't even have basic family structure anymore. Basic family love, traditions, togetherness. Everybody, your family, a lot of people's families, they no different than people out here on the street. In fact, you might be safer with people on the streets in a lot of cases. And they won't have your back for nothing and they don't really give two cares. And if you don't keep an eye out, they're gonna get you some kind of way. I noticed in families there's a lot of unresolved resentment, trauma, just a lot of things that families don't even know how to begin to deal with. And nobody wants to hear the other person because they cannot get past their own pain, and nobody was properly taught how to communicate and how to listen, how to effectively problem solve. And that shows itself with the way that people are doing on the internet, right? I'm not gonna say nothing about Kevin, and he shouldn't have said it, he shouldn't have said that, and he's a jerk. Okay, we get it. Why don't y'all start at, I just can't. No, you don't. Since everybody like to do viral shit. Everybody's started doing the jerk. Because, at the end of the day, it's like you just broke up with your boyfriend, and at the end of the relationship, y'all just got to a point where you can't stand each other. And now that y'all broke up, you still can't let the shit go. You just keep talking about him like that. SOB, he did this, he did that. I just hate this truck. Like, I can't even get when it gets low into gear without completely stopping it. That's not how the game go. Now I'm sick of this. Like, you can't stop talking junk. You every chance you get. He did this and he did that and he was like this and he was like that. Anything that reminds you of him, you're gonna be like, oh, he got nerves. Oh, he was so mean. It's like, he was this, he was high. He need to fix his issue. He got mommy issues now. Whatever. Who cares anymore? It doesn't matter anymore. That person is gone from your life. Let it go. That is dysfunctional to keep hovering on it. Do you want to be okay? Yeah, you want to be okay? Alright, so you want to be okay. Good. Let it go. It is what it is. It already happened. It's in the past. That shit has sell. Like, it's a wrap. I apologize y'all for all that scratching, but this truck, this is not a cool truck. Like, there's trucks, and then there's just like substitutes for your trucks. So I can't even say substitutes for trucks. A lot of substitutes were cool, or at least it was cool because the teacher's not there. You don't understand how that works, and they don't know you like that. So you can come up a little bit, sit by your friend, talk to your friend, all that. Right? It ain't that kind of fun in this truck. It's all of the things that I make which I have. Damn, what year is that covered? I think YouTube was trying to shut me down because I didn't even know I wasn't connected. I can't be staring at the phone. But it's regressive and it's redundant and it's just not. There's nothing good is gonna come from that. Healing is what our people need. Healing, and it cannot begin until you begin to face a lot of things. A lot of women don't know what they're doing. A lot of us women do not know what we are doing. Cut the shit. Okay? Cut the shit. Because women are really good at telling them, believing their own fairy tales. Dream it, you imagine it, want it to be that, and then in your mind, that's what it is. And you're going to play it out just like that. Y'all know women are like that. Oh my God, don't even make me have to give some examples. You could meet a guy, he say, I'm not looking for a relationship, you know, but we can kick it, we can, and you're like, okay, that's cool with me, alright. But in your mind, you want a relationship. And oh, you're together. Okay. Oh, he spent the night, or oh, we went here, or whatever. And you're feeling some kind of way, because you're feeling some kind of way. So in your mind, you turn it into a relationship. And the whole time it wasn't even a relationship. And then what does it become? Chaotic, because you believe your own fantasy. And now you're mad at him. It's easy for women to just believe their own fantasies. You can tell yourself a lie. Or things you would prefer to be the truth. And boom, you're right there. It's a reality all of a sudden. You hypnotize yourself. Fuck the shit. Fuck the shit. Women are in denial about a lot of shit. A lot of shit. And number one, y'all, listen. If there, for the women out there that's, because this, I really got an issue with this one. For the women out there, you know, a lot of stuff can be debated or whatever. But if y'all got any clap back, any talk back, any resistance against being healthy and being physically in shape, you can throw that away. That's not an option. It's not an option to sit up here and try to make an excuse for doing anything other than. Because the next generation are looking at you. And if y'all get your Lizzo on and you be like, yes, we're gonna support this and we're gonna, oh, you are beautiful. Do that shit, shake your fat. I've been seeing TikToks lately. I'm like, hold on, wait, when did this trend start? Oh my gosh. Like, you gotta be kidding me. No, we're not about to celebrate obesity. We're not about to celebrate fat women. And listen, let me say this. Like, all I can say is WTF. That's all I can say. Like, you can't be serious. That's why I'm saying women are so fucked up and don't want to admit it in a lot of ways. We are, okay? I'm gonna say we, so y'all won't think I am addressing it towards anybody else and, you know, excluding myself from anything. I'm not. But you gotta be crazy as hell to think that there should be any other option. Okay, how many freaking male followers does Kevin Samuels have? And all of them pretty much seem like they're unanimously in agreement with this one. So what on earth makes you think there's another option? Because you're gonna make them like what they don't like. You're gonna make them find what they don't find appetizing. You're gonna make what doesn't turn him on to the max turn him on to the max. Yes, no, absolutely not. It doesn't work like that. Some things in this world we just do not, and that's what somebody else wants and likes. Like, what the hell? You don't get to control that. You don't get to control that at all. And for the most part, dudes like their women to be Some women like their dudes to be good. But I just can't understand. Oh, if a woman doesn't want to be fit, I think that's a mental issue. I'm saying it politely. I think it's a mental issue. I think that it's like society does a bad job on people. Society tends to program people different ways for different reasons, for their gain. It all works together for their gain. There is nothing good, positive for anything, anybody on this planet that's going to come out of having women think that they can just, like, they should just have too much of a fat percentage. Why not be mean, well put together? Like, come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's not even indicative of femininity. That's not what feminine is. That's not what a woman is. You could disagree with me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if you think differently. It's never attractive for a woman to be away. You must love yourself. You should love yourself. But that one, just all the older women, stop fighting against that, because you're just teaching the younger woman to fight against that and just be like, I'm not gonna hold myself any standards. I just get to be however I want to be, and I demand that guys still treat me a certain way or enter into the kingdom with me a certain way, instead of accepting that with that your options can be removed. It will be removed, and more than likely will be removed. Especially if dudes do one thing, and this is what Kevin was saying: stop with the fat girls. That's what he said. Imagine if they did that. Imagine if they said, no, we demand y'all to be fit. I don't want that turns me off. Like, my brain doesn't work like that. What you gonna do? Because one thing women want, I don't care what none of y'all say unless you just all about women. One thing you want is a man. Oh, you want a man. Oh, you definitely want a man. Because you were made to want a man. You want a man. You want a man. You're a woman. You don't function right without a dude. Are you kidding me? Stop playing with it. All that I'm good by myself. It's like that's become so popular, and it's being so pushed, and it's being shown as that's the new healthy, the new norm. That's okay. I don't mind staying alone for the rest of my life because da 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 da. All right, so let's all take that approach. Let's do. All the women do that and say, I'm done with these dudes. I'll never get in a relationship again. I'm good by myself, my house, no worries. I don't got to deal with it. And all the guys just be like, I'm going red pill or whatever. I don't know what they're going to do. We don't play pool for the rest of our lives. We ain't dealing with y'all. Like, come on, make it make sense. We ain't even built like that. We ain't even built like that. We ain't even built like that. That's a lie. That's a lie. We were created to be together. We were created as a pair. When there was one. This is the story y'all said. This is the story that everybody believes. So make it make sense how it's gonna work otherwise. There was man. And man needed a woman. nobody should be pushing anybody to be with the same sex. Nobody should be pushing anybody to be with other cultures, because that is just where they feel like they might have a better chance at a successful relationship. Nobody should be pushing anybody to be just selling for, just dysfunctional interactions. That I don't care what nobody say. You're never gonna be okay. Never gonna be fully okay. Never gonna be fully okay if you don't have a good relationship with each other as man and woman. You weren't built like that. There's nothing we can do with our people as long as we're fighting. Nothing. Can't do nothing with these children. Can't do nothing for each other. All that's happening now is gonna keep happening. It's gonna get greater and greater until we no longer exist, or we're forever severely enslaved. Severely enslaved. Because if y'all wanna see what it felt like for our ancestors, oh, it's coming. And it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We don't care about each other at all. And the man and the woman are not supposed to be at odds. You have every right to disagree. But you need to figure it out. It shouldn't be that much opposition. And women have to stand down first. You have to stand down. Because you're a woman. You're not a dude. You can't fight with God. You can't do that. It goes against the natural law of things. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. As long as you don't wanna listen. You don't wanna listen. You don't wanna hear that shit. Because you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear that shit. So you don't want to hear that shit. But that's not the way it works. You know how many times I wish I would have just shut my mouth and my brain and listened? But this world and this society will have you thinking that you're supposed to be doing all that you're doing. And that's not even true. You will find a million excuses, a million reasons why you have to, have your way. Because, why? Because you're the man. You're the man. And you know what's next. You got it. You're the man. You're winning this shit. Right? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. If you say they're not ready, he's not ready. He doesn't know how to lead a family. He doesn't know how to lead a household. Where was his chance at? Huh? Where was his chance at? Challenges at every step, every nook and cranny, every turn. What was his chance at? Because from the jump, the man has been telling the black man, this is my family, punk. So, where was the chance at? Not bad, y'all. Back when the husband had to sneak over services find out he's living there, then she's not gonna get no welfare check. But he not balling because of, the system don't do that. They don't let him ball. Like, no, we can't make you afford to take care of your family because that's my family. Punk, you remember? Do you remember when you had y'all asses in chains? That's like whenever I wanna. And if you think what, I'll get your behind too, right? Yeah. In front of your family. I'll get your family. Your family, that's my family. Those are my children. If I want to sell them, if I want to mate with them, that's my family, sir. Let me let you know what it is. My family. And always keep my foot on your neck to let you know that that's my family. So he ain't ready because what? Because he ain't ready. So you gonna be the dude? You gonna keep being the dude? You gonna keep being masculine, overly masculine? It's gonna have to, the fighting and arguing, it's gonna have to stop. It's gonna have to stop. And I'm not gonna stop saying it either. Because y'all just spinning y'all wheels. And it's ridiculous. Everybody gotta be mature enough to know when it's time to step into another phase. To step into another phase. You gotta be willing to just stand down, stand back, look at yourself, and say, what does this mean? I am so upset about all of that. But what does this mean? Because it's not like we're not in trouble. So what does this mean? What should I be getting out of this that, my attitude and my ego just won't let me get? What does this mean? So I don't need to change and desire to reposition myself in any kind of way. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Right? I'm not about to join y'all with that lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Women be trying to punk men. Women be trying to move over men. Women be trying to emasculate men. All the time. All the time. And be like, it's okay. All the time. The proof is all over social media. It's all over social media. It's nothing for a woman to do a video going all the way hardcore in on the ground. And we'll come for his head back to back. Like, tip for tat. I have every excuse in the book why it's okay. Now, I haven't watched Cynthia G in a long time. And it's unfortunate. I'm about to use her as an example, but it is what it is. I seen that video. I shared it with my buddy. I seen that video she did about Kevin. I think it's the only one since all of this happened. Man, I don't know, because I don't watch Cynthia like that, so I don't know if she go in like that on a regular. She went. I just shared. I didn't even know, because we talk all the time. I didn't even know I had to even be more clear when I shared the video. I just shared the video and was like, wow, she went in. That's it. I think, that's it. He was on fire. He was on fire after watching that video. And I'm like, why you mad? She's not even talking about you. I mean, he was going in. He was laying some shit down. It's like, what the hell? Wait, hold up. I found it absolutely ridiculous that he even thought for a smithering of a second that I was trying to direct any of that energy towards him. I mean, we swap videos all the time, and then we talk about it. We talk about this shit. You see that OJ video? Did you see this video? You see that video? See what she said? Did you see what they said? Blah blah blah. We talk about it. I listen. Even though sometimes I'll be like, what? Like what? She went in. Damn, bro, your trailer is really clean. She went in. Like she, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Like she would win an award. Like as good as I was saying Simple the Bees video was, Cynthia was. I'm not saying it's good that she did it and what she was saying. I'm saying she went in. Okay, she went hard. And that's straight masculine. It is. Struggles ain't doing anything sometimes. That's masculine. And we shouldn't be making excuses for all this like stuff like that. We have to stop making excuses for stuff like that. You know, we gotta stop telling ourselves it's okay to be going in on booths like that. You gotta strip that from all like from females' minds. You gotta stop that. That's not the natural order of things. We gotta shut up sometimes. Quit trying to always have something slick to say or talk back or just be like, I don't like that, so I'm just gonna rebel and I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna have an attitude. I say no, I'm gonna like fight you back because I don't want to know. That's not okay with that. I don't like that. You can't do all that shit and then turn around and then say, talk about what he ain't doing and he ain't did because, you know, black man has been getting just opposition since fucking forever. It doesn't. We are out of place as a people, but I can't even imagine what it's like to be a man on Earth in a man's world. Of all, come on, you know, let me know. Because I ain't speaking violent today, and my load is untrustworthy. On top of that. Whole man out here, and you got it the hardest than any other male species in existence. Like it's just a setup for your failure. And if y'all think that black men don't feel some kind of way about how all of our people are, how can they not? It's as a man, your people is your responsibility. You're supposed to what the cops lie about doing. You're supposed to protect them and provide or serve, whatever. And it's just like they don't, it's nothing that's in their hands. Nothing has never ever been in their hands. And yet women want to fight every step of the way. Okay, we got so much now. Okay, think about it. We got so much that we didn't have before. We can vote, we can go to work, we can pretty much, we can almost do anything we want to. It's about choices that we choose to make. But we're not oppressed like that anymore. Sometimes you just gotta relax. Women be trying to run shit. Aren't you tired of having to run shit? Like, cut it out. wrong force against everything all the time and think that it's gonna, anything but it's gonna come out of it. It's just not gonna ever work out. And as a woman, you desire for things to be better amongst your people. And with these babies, these children, shit, he pulled over. I knew it. That trailer lug is about to hit the ground. Unfortunately, poor fella. Our hearts should be bleeding as women all the time. Our hearts should be bleeding so much. We don't even have the room to try and be so hard. Trying to be so hard. There's so many people killing babies, raping, doing like all kind of stuff. Okay, YouTube's gonna take this video too. Alright, whatever. Just doing horrible things to babies. You know, all the little girls are coming up behind us are in danger of even existing in this world the way it is. These children need to be protected. Nobody can be protected while adults are fighting. It's not that hard. I swear it's not that hard. I mean, it's not that hard. But you have to realize it's not that hard. Because sometimes we think we know, but we don't know. And you should just admit that you probably don't know what you're doing. When you think you know what you're doing, when you just know you know what you're doing, that's how you know you don't know what you're doing. Because you don't know shit. You don't never know. You don't never know. You be just wrong. It's always levels to elevate to and things to learn, and you haven't learned before. And as long as you stay in a box, you stay closed up, you have a closed mind, you've made up your mind, especially when you're making up your mind about stuff that you don't even have that type of authority, honestly. So this system just like, it makes you think you don't. That's not you. It doesn't encompass everybody. It doesn't encompass what's best for everybody. It encompasses, what makes you. Bro, look at your trailer. And you still rocking? You got back on the road? You about to touch me right now. That thing probably weigh at least. That thing probably weigh at least. I know his ass ain't legal, that's for sure. I can't wait to go on them scales. I'm like, how much does this weigh? Heavy shit, boy. I can do heavy, but not like them. I just naturally get scared. I shouldn't get too heavy. Like, whew. This fluff come here and we hauling the same stuff. But it's more money. The heavier it is, the more money you get. So that's why they make the big bucks. Because they got the cojones to be rocking with them trailers, them big ass, heavy ass trailers. Even though mine is big and heavy too, but it ain't. You gotta be a dude to pull the shit they be pulling. Because I'm sorry, I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I'll be done flip something over just from being too nervous. Just for even looking at his trailer, like, oh gosh, oh my god. We going up and down through the mountains and over the rivers, through the woods and in the hills. No, sir. I am decline. I'm good. Keep me low. Let me get my little things. Come on, get over there. Go ahead now. Get your butt over there. I see you come over here now. Don't do that. Don't do that no more. Don't you ever do that again. Alright? Don't do that. You behave. You know better. Oh, they think it's a game. Okay, got you. This is what we doing today? That's not what we doing today. See that? That's a no. Okay? That's a no. Y'all ain't gonna bully me today. Not today. No. Whole gang of y'all coming up, you know, it's skipping the line. That's a pet peeve of mine. Like, what makes you think you get the job all the way up so you can get in front of the closest person to the front of the line as you want to? That's how the world works. That's how the world works. And the world is not playing with black people. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all should know that. I'm about to get out here because I'm ready to actually gotta make phone calls. They're not playing with y'all. They're not playing with y'all. When I hear women talk, a lot of times, and I be listening, and you know, you listen to the guys, you listen to any of the guys, Ring Kevin Circle and the Manosphere, or any guys that you may talk to in person and have these relationship conversations. I often do, always have. And you're really checking it out, like open-minded, being receptive. It's not hard. It's not hard to see that women be like, I, and me, and yeah. Like about how somebody is or isn't gonna do you, or is it gonna treat you with, you know, I need this, that, and the third. It's a lot of that shit going on. It's like, it's just natural to be like that. I think it's just standard and commonplace for most females nowadays. And I was the same way. We be so concerned about us, what we think is going to be happy, right? And how someone is or isn't going to do you, and what type of situation you want. What type of situation you want, and that's what I want, and that's expected. That's not natural for a woman. It's not. It's not. We're not in tune as we should be. We're not, because we should be concerned about everybody. We should be concerned about family. We should be concerned about children. And how what we want is going to affect everybody. How it's going to affect children. And women should realize that. And when you do, you should look back at yourself and your behavior, and you feel like, wow, despicable. let me find out, like you just said, find out, and fix it. I'm trying to get things back into balance. Balance. Just like popular for the TikTokers, Instagrammers to have these posts about, the new grandma ain't doing no babysitting or whatever. My brother just went in on Facebook on his baby mama. She is 20. I want to say 23. I think she's 1 year younger than my son. She's 23 now. But she's married. Her husband's in the military, and they have 2 children. And she works. And I think she goes to school. And her mother charges her to babysit. And if she don't wait, she don't want to babysit. Babysit your own grandchildren. You're not watching them, you're not spending time with them. You are babysitting your own. That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't even sound right. But she charges her. And he just let the handle fly on Facebook a couple of days ago. And I'm like, he really put he on. Did he realize he typed it and he pressed enter, like he posted it? He told her, he caught her, oh gosh, I would love to read it word for word. I was like, oh, somebody mad. He said, you old hag. You old washed up vulture. And I didn't mean to do it. But when I read the whole thing, I came up under there. I put a gif of a vulture flying around because, out here this landfill. I see a lot of buzzes and vultures and stuff. And when he called her, oh, vulture, I was like, that was a perfect description. Oh. And I was supposed to stay out of it. But I just couldn't think. I was like, oh. You took me out with old vulture. Oh, y'all tripping. Like, what the heck? You just want to be over here anyway. Like, cut it out. He was like, you should be charging our daughter to babysit her children. You just leeching out everything. You ain't no grandma. You washed up. You miserable. Don't nobody want you no more. Like, he was going in. But what kind of misery does that have to be to like think you should watch your grandkids? If I'm gonna watch these children put up with these children, or I'm gonna deal with it, or you're gonna think that I'm just gonna be here for you and your children. That's an I need thing. That's not how women are supposed to be. Not you should be wanting to be with your grandchildren. Like that's the best part of life. That's that level you're trying to reach, right? We're charging. And it's a lot of that talking attitude. I don't care if grandmothers are younger, so what? You reverse and go backwards. Women were becoming mothers and wives much younger, so the whole young grandma thing and all that, it's nothing different. Still, that's your role. Regardless of when it happened, how it happened, that is your role. You're supposed to be nurturing, educating, sweet, loving, welcoming, and you're supposed to be there to help everybody grow. Everybody. And you're supposed to be full of love. Not with no attitude, because you want to go out on the club or whatever, come get your children, and I'm hiding, not tonight, or whatever. That's not grandma shit. Grandma, your grandma. Play that role, and it's just what it is, guys. Like, you gotta cut the shit. You're too masculine. You're too far out of your feminine energy all day, every day. That's lot of things that have changed as far as women are concerned, and a lot of women want to keep a lot of those things in place. Man, you know what? Do a whole makeover on it all together. I'm down. Do a whole makeover. If you think that it's not a state of emergency that we get a hold of females, you gotta be kidding me. That's how we got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna. That's you shouldn't even want your children to even have access to that kind of stuff. You shouldn't even ever want your daughters to even be able to look somewhere and just boom, see a party or somebody, to see these women out here behaving like that, because you don't want her to ever think that she got the nerve to even think, to know how to want to try, to dream of asking somebody if they could consider her even moving like that, dressing like that, talking like that, acting like that. That's where we have come as women. That's where we have come as women. We want to be so Janet Jackson in control. We want to be so like independent outside of, I don't know, I guess women feel like they broke free from the man. Like, get the heck off of me, leave me alone. Tired of this dude. Tired of the man. I'm gonna be part man, part woman. And you gonna deal with me. It's gonna be how I want. It's gonna be however makes me happy. Right? And that's why women say they are the prize. Listen, that prize stuff, y'all need to cut that out. That's so stupid. I think a lot of this stuff is real silly. I really do. Because it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult, but do y'all know how we look as adults to be sitting out here arguing about who's the prize? Come on. What? Ain't nobody winning nothing, so there is no prize. How about that? We're there fighting over the prize in the cereal box, and you can't even figure it out. And then your mama get up, woke up. Okay, now ain't nobody getting. Now I got it. You want it? I think you want it. Y'all can work that shit out. Man, who cares? Well, if you're focused on treating everybody like the prize, then we all the prize. Why can't we all be the prize? How come we not all the prize? That's just dumb. If you're not the prize, I don't want to be with you, because I want the prize. Because I'm the prize. So you're the prize too. Baby, oh yeah, you're the prize. You're mine, you're the prize. So it's not no. A woman can never be in competition with a man. So you can't fight over who's in charge, or who's gonna say this, or who's the fucking prize. Like, what the hell? Who made that? Where did that even come from? Where did that even come from? Think about it. Where did it even come from? Who knows? Do y'all even know where it came from? What kind of talk is that anyway? How is that talk necessary? Nobody's more important than the other person at the end of the day. It's not about levels of importance. How can there even be levels in your household? Okay, that's how you want to do it? That's weird. That's weird. Posting stuff about, should I serve the man first, or should I serve the children first? And I'm gonna serve my children first. And girl, you should serve your man first. No, girl, I'm serving my children. Like, who's making this stuff up? solved by having these little, like, what does it, what, who said something about that? Somebody did? Did somebody complain about it? Or a woman just got up one day and said, I always serve my children first. And that's the way it needs to go. Those are my children. I love them. I gave birth to them. He's just gonna do. I love him too, but God, you can't come before my children. My children gonna be first. I take care of mine. He better not ever think he got an attitude about me feeding my children first. Let me go ahead and do a TikTok about it because I want to make sure we let it be known. You know, I'm big man mama jump around here and I'm feeding my children first. Like, where did it come from? Or is there a guy who may have had a conversation or made a statement that, you know, man, my wife, she makes sure the kids gotta eat first. I feel so weird about that because they want to at work all day. Like, I'm the man. Let's feed them first. They can't pay no one bill. And it got leaked. That tape got leaked or something. And then women start going on like, how did this even start? Cut it out. It's always something. Cut it out. What? It's not. You don't. If you find that there is a disagreement, you're not supposed to argue about it. Leave or blast. You're supposed to figure it out. But one thing that females don't ever want to take on, and you know, we gotta know when to stand down. You're never the man. You gotta know when to stand down. You gotta know when to stand down. Sometimes you can't even trust your own self. You can't trust your own mind. Because your mind is coming from all those hormones that you got her, coming from all those thoughts and feelings that you're having. You think they're thoughts, but they're real feelings. It's a little feely person that's inside of you. All that person does is feel, and it's always talking to you. No, do not give in. No, do not. You don't have to listen. You don't want it. You don't want that. You don't want. I don't want. I was about to use something as an example, and I know that this is the real deal. I don't want your mother coming and staying a week with us. No, I am not going to be unhappy in my own house. You'll fight to the death for that one, right? I mean, come on, guys, listen. Cut shit. Just cut it out. It's ridiculous. I'm just getting depressed talking about it. I feel like when I realized how out of place I have been, okay, even thinking that you almost halfway about to be semi-sorta in place. And you realize that you're not even, you don't even know where is the place? Can I find it so I can get in it? You got a lot of shit to correct. Woo! You have to do like this, and then, okay, it is what it is. But you can't. I mean, I think if women, if you, like I said about y'all issues with Kevin, let shit go, right? Okay. Imagine, while my son is I'm thirsty, and I can't pour myself some water right now. But imagine if you break up with your boyfriend and all that. Okay, you feel some kind of way. That's cool. Go ahead and get that out, and then you challenge yourself. I know for some people it's hard. Challenge yourself. Be be like, I'm going to grieve this relationship, okay? And then I am not going to be angry or upset or mad or think anything negative about him at all, ever. I'm not going to do that. Nope. But what I am going to do is try and reassess myself. Like, I'm going to try to do an assessment on myself. Do a quiz. Why wouldn't you do that? You can't even begin to, you want the next situation to be better? Okay, well, you got to start with, because you can't control nobody else. You got to start with you. What are some of the things that you can be honest about to yourself about how you maneuver the entire time? And you would honestly say, and then you can write it down, or you can look at it and say, wow, I can improve in that area. If you don't even know where you need improvement, you don't, because you're not gonna see it if you don't know. How are you gonna know if all you want to hear is what makes you happy? All you want to hear is what makes you feel good. All you want to hear is what is within alignment of where you already are, because that's where you want to be. That's what you want. I feel good right here. You know, this is, yeah. You can't raise no children being like that. You can't do anything. You can't be a woman. You just can't. Because it voids out every responsibility that you have, everything that encompasses that. Like, it voids it out. You won't be able to perform effectively. And you are supposed to have a certain effect on people. That's literally your job. Not angry, not mouthy, not sassy, not difficult. Not difficult. And my relative illness. I used to be very difficult. Very difficult. Happy wife, happy life is what they put out there in the little sitcoms, and you know, they got these guys on TV pushing that shit like drugs. Hey man, you know, the wife, she don't, yeah, you know, I just pretend I'm the boss, but she's really the boss. Come on, they keep programming. If they pushing it, you know it ain't right. You know it ain't right. You know it ain't right. If you feel right with your dude tiptoeing around you or asking you permission for some shit, you feel good about that. You feel good about having control. Your hormones balanced and some therapy. You can't call into Kevin's show no more because he's gone. It's a wrap. And nobody's gonna replace him. So you can't call into it. It's too late for that. You don't get, okay, I'm gonna call Kevin, I'm gonna let him assess me, and I'm not even gonna get mad at him. I'm not gonna sit there and talk back. I'm just gonna listen to what he's saying. Then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it with me in. It might. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to him. You're not gonna listen to him because your boyfriend can't even tell you that, no, that dress don't look good. No, I don't like those shoes. I don't like your hair like that. I don't like it when you do that. And you really don't smell that fresh right now. What's going on? You got some bad bacteria. Like, you got you got to say before one, that's not against the shit. Unless it's pleasing to you. Right? Audibly, it needs to be pleasing. And you need to tickle the ear. Nope. A woman should be pleasing. A woman should be sweet. A woman should not talk shit to her man or anybody. Have attitude. Want to be resistant and all of that. That's not natural, girls. It's not natural for a woman. But women are taught to be like that. You want to have your way because you want to be in control. Because you fear something, right? Why would a woman want to have control? You're fearful? Feel like if you don't have control, it's not going to work? But you end up doing it anyway, right? You did exactly what you thought he was going to do, right? That worked out pretty good. Why don't you just go do it again? And then do it again. And then do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Keep doing it. Job to do, and he laid it down according to how that job, he see that job needed to be done. Even when we didn't like it, we didn't understand it. And years later, I can go back and look on a lot of things and say, I can understand why he did those things. I can understand why he was like that. I can understand why he had these rules. I didn't like it most of the time. But I understand why he felt like that was, he wasn't being petty or like, there was no other motive but to take care of his family. Make sure they good, make sure they safe. Make sure his children, turn out how he wants them. Experience what he wants to. A lot of things my mother wanted to do. Not with my children. Not with my children. He definitely had the control in our house. Yes, absolutely. Hands down. There was no other boss in that house but my father. And he felt good about that. That's one thing I can say. He felt good about that. He was not a miserable man. He didn't have a lot of issues. And my mother didn't work. She didn't have to go to work. She just, she just need to worry about what she needed to be doing. He had to go to work. He had to walk out of that door every day and leave his family so he can make sure that he can provide for them. And when he came back home, he wanted his family to be safe. When he came back home, he wanted to see his family. All everybody's good. When he's out there working, he can't be worried about his family. He can't do anything. So his family needs to be disciplined and follow the rules because he know what he's doing. That's his job. That's his actual job. My mother challenged him every step of the way, or like, oh, no, come on, David, I don't like that. No, I don't want to. Why are you going to do that? I'm going anyway. Please. He don't got time to deal with that. He gotta go to work and do his job and come home and work. Whatever else the hell men go through when they go out the door. Shit. And the biggest issue my parents had, no, God, that was the issue. He did not want his children around her family. As deep as that is, he did not. Area that they definitely have some problems with. And oh my gosh, it was so amazing for that. Those people are trash. Like, they're beyond trash. Like, they're just scum. Like, they should be executed. They no longer exist. They should no longer breed. They're horrible. So, at the end of the day, not his children. He don't want his children exposed to any of that. He did not want his children to be influenced by anything or affected in any kind of way. That would be a problem for him. That would be the opposite of him making sure his family is good. Y'all Bible says, leave and cleave. That's what they say. Leave and cleave. But I hear a lot of people talk outside of that. You know, they'll put their parents first, or extended family. Guys will put their mom for their woman, you know. You can't leave and cleave, then don't even try to cleave. It can only be one way. It can only be one way. Nature is nature. Nature is nature all day. You can try to be like every woman. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all on y'all own that shit. I'm not fucking playing with y'all. I don't know who y'all think y'all are with that. I'm the woman, I want to be the boss. And this, that, and the third. And I'm going to keep fighting you and going back and forth with you until you see it my way. And you co-calculating, sucker motherfucker. Man, shut up. Get off that shit. People are tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing it. I don't want to hear this shit no more. Who cares what Kevin said? If you don't like it, just don't. Let it go. Dismiss it. Delete it. As long as you focus on that, that's what you're attracting. That's what you want. You asking for all that smoke. You want that stress. You want all of that. Go do that somewhere in the private. Go sit with your girlfriend at the table. Y'all go to lunch and have your little hoo-hoo. We hated Kevin. He was so mean. He was so mean, Kevin had way more feelings and emotions and all that kind of crap than my father ever had. My father was a military father. Like, he didn't come to play. Okay? He came to go out there and do what he needed to do and come back. And, you know, this is his family. He raised it. He ain't playing no games with nobody. And this is how we gonna run this ship. And that's it. There's no, we ain't dealing with that shit. And he put the brakes on, if he needed to. I'm not saying I don't agree with physical violence. I'm saying that's his damn family. He ain't playing no games with it. So, I mean, that's just what the fuck it was. That's just what the fuck it was. I don't understand how any woman can sit there and act like you want this to what? What? And you got the nerve to be challenging. Now you don't get to do both. Now you don't get to do both. What you want to be? You want to be the man, you want to be the woman. Shut up about Kevin fucking Samuels. We get it. It's Kevin fucking Samuels. We get it. We get it. You didn't like the shit he said. You didn't like it. He was so mean. He called us leftovers. Man, come on. People like leftovers. Them shits. Have you ever had leftover lasagna, a spaghetti? Anything kind of like that. That flavor just get your ass together. Blend. Come on. Listen. It's not that serious. Well, go off the side of the road then, since you wanna. Just to get back in that lane. It's the four-wheelers that don't belong here. Let get them some flying cars so they can get out my way. And we get it, y'all. We don't need to hear it no more. We understood. We heard y'all. You said it. You know, he was a jerk. His words bother you. He said some mean shit. And how good, who is he? Yeah, karma. All that. He died alone. Ain't that something? He was married. What else? Come on, what else we got? He was married to a black woman. We didn't even know. Ooh, he's married to a black woman. She's so pretty. I like it when women tell other women they're pretty. I like that shit. But, yeah, she was pretty. Okay? And she wasn't with him. I don't know why they didn't get divorced. But they weren't together. Okay. I mean, that was an interesting find. But once you all get all that stuff out, you want to keep going on and on about it, or what? Because how good should it feel to know that Kevin was a hypocrite or whatever? Because it's not even about that. It's about your pain. Okay, it's about the pain that you felt as a result of, you know, him coming out here and taking his turn and deciding. And I know everybody pretty much knows that he was going in on men first, and he started going in on women, and he knew this. And honestly, it don't matter why he did it. And you could choose to hear what I'm saying, or you could choose to say, I'm a mammy, I'm a pick me, and I want to take up for this dude. I don't care about Kevin Samuels either way. Like, not the way y'all doing it. Like, I don't, it doesn't, either way. I don't look at shit like that. I'm just here to study shit and see what I learn from it. It's not that deep at the end of the day. Unless it needs to be that deep. But this is not that deep. It's not. As long as you keep staying stuck right there, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. What you need to be getting is, what was the point? What was the point? What was the point of Kevin Samuels making a decision to, okay, now I'm going to tell the women about themselves. I'm going to give them a shot. Okay? And listen, you can't blame this dude. Let me tell y'all something. Honestly, you can't blame him. Because there's all kind of ways to skin a cat. There's all kind of ways you can look at it. What is this, a dirt? A piece of dirt or something? It's a dirty job. There's all kind of ways you can look at something. I should be having my nails. I gotta do them over. You can say, you can look at everything y'all looking at, okay? Or you can say why, okay? Yeah, he was going in on the dudes, and then he started going in on women. Okay, we established that fact. Why? Not the why of he did it because he knew he'd blow up, or he did it because he knew the dudes wasn't gonna have that, and they was gonna comfort him, and he didn't want that drama. Whatever other things y'all said, I can think of. Now let's go with the second one. Let's just say, okay, he knew his boy, all these dudes, and I got the little video, the little clip or whatever, where he say, see, y'all guys, y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say. He said almost verbatim what he's been saying to women. Y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say. Y'all get mad when we say something to y'all, when I'm saying these things to y'all. But let me go in there and start going in on the women. You gonna be like, yeah, you know. I'm paraphrasing, but yeah. He said that, you know, when he had his nerdier look going on. Okay. Why though? Why? Why did all that happen? See, surface level don't get you nowhere. Why did all that happen? Clearly, all this was meant to happen. Don't get mad at it for happening. That bad relationship you have, or it not going well, it ending the way it ended. I've never seen his life turn this quickly. Usually they get to go and they get to go. We VIP today, boy. VIP today. I love it when I come way across the street to make my little turn, and the other traffic be like, I come right, because I have to come right up to them, pretty much. And they be like, is this Trump? Like, is she? Because people go crazy nowadays, like, is she gonna turn us over? Like, what? Now, why did this happen, y'all? Why was Kevin up there critiquing these girls, caller after caller? Tell them, you're not going to talk to me like that, not on my platform. You're not going to da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to say, a lot of times when y'all say, look at him, he's being real. He's being real. And I'm like, let me see if I see what they see, because what would you want him to do again? Oh, kiss your ass. Because we always want the world to kiss our ass. Because we think we deserve our ass to be kissed. We want everybody to kiss our ass. You want your children and your man to kiss your ass. You want anybody to come in your house to kiss your ass. You want anybody that works with you to kiss kiss your ass. You want everybody in your world, because this is your world. Okay? But it ain't. This is a woman's world. Kiss my ass. Make me happy. Don't be mean. Don't say nothing on like tiptoe around me. Make me happy. And smile like you're doing it. Kiss my ass. If I come on here on your platform to challenge you clearly, and if I want to sass you, talk over you, or do things that I've been comfortable with doing, but don't realize that it's inappropriate, and someone is reprimanding me, trying to correct me, redirect me, and teach me something different, let me know flat out, nope, not gonna happen here. That's not how you should be behaving. Who is it? I'm not a child. Well, that's childish thinking and childish behavior. Everybody's supposed to kiss your ass. But people, you know that tiptoe around you, just if they need to say something, that is a correction, a critique, something that you're not gonna want to hear. Yeah, you're a big ass kid, selfish, dysfunctional, and however that programming got there, it needs to be taken away, and they don't need to be taught to know other little girls. I don't know, and I know for a fact that he will let this shit go on, so y'all can just like giving you a chance to just study it. I watched one yesterday, I think it was, and he was trying to converse with this chick, and she was just like, it was like, I don't respect you, I'm not gonna let you finish your sentence. I'm not talking about what he did, like how he was when he would do some of the same things. I'm talking about what women do often, what women was doing. And he kept saying it, and I know for a fact that dude is not too far off in difference from what I'm familiar with, right? Okay. So I know for a fact when he was letting this shit happen, and he would say more than one time, whatever the correction, or pointing out, this is what's happening, and it's not okay. I know for a fact he was doing that more than one time to make it. It's plain. It's right here. You see this? This is a study sheet right here. See? Prime example. Get it now? You understand? Okay. This behavior needs to be corrected. If you have this in you, you need to correct it. I'm coming, but you can't make me go fast up the hill, bro, just because you hit a direct traffic. I mean, calm down. It doesn't work like that high. I have a lot of weight on me. Saying. Oh, big old traffic. Crazy. Like, why you gonna try to rush me? I think I really want to take this long, catching up to speed. No, not really. Not really. So, you look at it and you see something different. You look at it and you say, you judge. That's weird, man. That's emotions, you know. There should be a what's her name? I do have her book. Sacred Wound. Afua. There should be like a sacred. We have an actual group called Sacred Wound, and because I haven't participated in a long time, so let me remember. I think it's every month or every other month that we do a sacred wound. You know? Yeah, find a dermatology. Okay, come on, connect, baby. I don't want to have to find you a place that does checks and balances with hormones. That's usually some type of athletic center. You know, where you can get your testosterone if you need it, you know, or whatever other hormonal shots or whatever you need. The treatment, they're gonna hook you up, they're gonna set you right. Your hormones are off balance, they're gonna get you good. And then you will be who you never thought you ever were or could be or anything. Be alright. I can't see. You're gonna be alright, babe. Get them hormones together. Just do that. Plan to get your hormones together. Start there. And then, you know, deep breath and, you know, come on in and you know, let's heal the world and shit. Because this ain't working. This is not it. And it's not working. And it's nobody want to accept blame. Nobody want to take responsibility for being part of the problem or being the problem. And responsibility falls on pretty much everybody most of the time. Right? So don't worry about it. You cannot, a person cannot remove their part of the responsibility if it exists. That's just the way it is. If there's disharmony, it's usually, you know, both parties, or all parties are, they're playing some kind of part in it. You can always find something to where you could have done it better or differently. So there's nobody's doomed from anything. There's no competition on who's more wrong or you're wrong here, but I'm wrong there. But like that's element that don't make no sense. It's not going anywhere. It's not getting anywhere. You cut up. You show your ass. You have an attitude. You will go in on your. You know you will, because you feel some kind of way. You know, and you be cool the next day, but you will go in on that dude. You'll have an attitude. You'll be like feisty. You'll be defiant. You'll be like, I don't like that way coming up with. I don't like what you're trying to do right here. Like, I'm not feeling that. Don't make me have it. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to trust you. I don't want to let you be the man. So I just be the woman. Like, chill. That's all you need to do is be the woman. Why wouldn't you want to? Why you want to be a man? You don't even that you want to be the man. Who cares about that man shit? Who cares about that responsibility? Who wants that? Not a woman, not a female, not no feminine woman. No, it's not desired at all. Take as much of it as you can. I'm good with that. Yeah. Because you're in a situation you think you know better than your man. You think you know better. And you think you're the one supposed to dictate this because you don't want to, whatever. I don't know. Or you think that he's going to win it if I let him do it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to say, ouch, whatever. When you think about it, it's quite silly because it's not really possible for a guy to be your protector and for you to look at him as that's my hero right there. I admire him so much and I respect him so much. If you are always being better than you want to be in charge and you want to fuss about shit and you want to say, did he say that? I don't like that. Don't tell me that. I don't like that. Okay? good buddies right there. And he's what? Good buddies. Good buddies out here. I don't know why y'all be tripping on dudes the way y'all do, but guys are great. They can be. But in general, there's no safety in this world without men being around, men being in charge. You shouldn't even be thinking about none of that because he got it. Point, like you feel safe, right? You feel safe. You don't feel safe. Why you don't feel safe? Because you're trying to run shit. Because you don't feel safe. Cut it out. Y'all cut it out. Go get your hormones balanced and get off Kev's nuts. He's dead. You know what I mean? Let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. You can't nag on about this shit forever. You can't whine and fuss and cuss and complain about this shit forever. Everybody knows. People done 1,000 videos on this dude. I done put out probably 4 or 5 already myself. Right? Alright. So we can talk about it, right? We're gonna put it on. Unless y'all want to dig up some more of his business and allow yourself to feel like you can do that because he should have. Like God. What if? Because we're gonna get back to that why factor. We're gonna get back to that why. Why? Why did Kevin Samuels go from guys to women? And then just let y'all have it, right? Let us have it. Oh, my bad. I am not exempt. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? You didn't look at nothing and say to yourself, you know, I have gotten off course a little bit because, you know, that he's right. I shouldn't be. Yeah, I shouldn't. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I understand. If you never have anybody correcting you, you're not going to want to say correction. If you don't have a father, uncle, a brother, I don't know, any men to tell you, no, you will not. That is inappropriate. Da 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 da. Cut it out. Things like that. Or was you baby? Like you was like, oh, just let the little princess do what she wants to have what she wants. You rule the world, girl. Girls rule the world. It's your world, princess. Be a bride. Because that's how you should be. Be a bride. Any woman should know when to like take a guy seriously and be stubborn. The vitamins and minerals ain't balanced. The hormones is all hormones, all of them. They not balanced. You ain't gonna be balanced. You're not gonna think straight. You're not gonna act right. You ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna be pretty chaotic. You're gonna be all over the place. You're gonna be doing the dumbest shit in the world, and you gonna think you know what you're doing. You're gonna be saying the dumbest shit in the world, and you're gonna think you know what you're doing because you feel like you know what you're doing. You feel like you're right, right? Right? You're gonna be pure sabotage. You're gonna be on some pure sabotage shit for real. You're not even gonna be a shell of who you are supposed to be. That's up this hill. Stop playing with me. See, I can do that. Y'all can do that. Just better listen to me. I'm the one driving. You don't job yourself. You can't even trust yourself until you make sure your hormones are good. Okay? Make sure you ain't got no parasites. Make sure you ain't got no hormones. Because a lot of times, make sure you ain't possessed or cursed. Check all that before you keep getting on this internet with that bullshit. Because it shouldn't be happening. Y'all need to stop. But check yourself, alright? And then revisit the issue and see where you want to go from there. And it should be all about healing. It should be all about what? Being a female. Cut it out. You're nothing else. That's all you can be. All you can be. Alright? We're gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. Stop stalling on Kevin. It's not about him. Why? Yeah? Why? Why did he do that? Because he was the messenger. Shit. What the fuck you think? He was the messenger, man. This is not that hard. It's not that hard. Things are chaotic between the black man and the black woman. Things are chaotic. If all this hoopla and everything came about because this dude was saying things to women, then that's what the universe laid down. Whether all of that he was saying was right, wrong, or whatever, it's not hard to get the message. Especially, don't kick the universe in the face when the universe speaks so loudly, like it spoke so loudly, like, rah, and then boom, snatch them away, just like that. Why? 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 Because it ain't about that dude, man. You making it about that dude. It ain't about that. We are all tools here, okay? And you're not being a tool. You're just wanting what you want, right? You want what you want. Nah, babe. How y'all say that math ain't mathing? Uh-oh. Watch out now. Gotta go. Bye.